Hi, second grade. Let's review using contractions. So at the beginning of the week, we said that contractions are a short way of putting two words together. Okay, so we have two separate words, but we can make them shorter. We can make them into one word. Let's see how we said we could do that. So one way to make contractions is by putting a pronoun plus one of these words. It can be a pronoun plus the word will, a pronoun plus the word are, or a pronoun plus the word is. Okay, that's one way. Another way that you can make contractions is when you see a verb plus the word not. Okay, now remember that when you create contractions, you must use this guy up here. Do you remember what it's called? Go ahead and say it out loud. That is an apostrophe, exactly. And an apostrophe is going to take the place of a letter or many letters. Okay, now on this page, I've got the Contractinator 5000, and this is quite the fancy machine. It is going to help me create contractions. Okay, so I will give you two words that will go inside of the Contractinator 5000 right up here, and then in here will pop out a new word, a contraction, okay? So, but I need your help though. You are going to write these down on your whiteboard, and then they will pop up right here, okay? So, the first two words are, we are. We are. And those are going to go inside the contractinator. How can you make a contraction with the words we are? Hint, hint, you are going to take the place of one of those letters with an apostrophe. What letter are you going to take out and put an apostrophe? So the new contraction that you should have written on your whiteboard is we're. Can you go ahead and say we're out loud? We're. Okay, and right over here, I would like for you to come up with a sentence with the contraction we're and write it on your whiteboard. I'm going to keep going, but if you need a little bit more time to write the sentence on your whiteboard, you can pause this video and then keep going when you're ready. So I came up with a sentence as well. This sentence is, we're having a party. Do you see how we had the words we are, and then our apostrophe took the place of letter A? And we've made those two words into one short word, we're. Okay, here we go again. The Contractinator 5000 is ready to make a new contraction. So this time we've got the words is not. Is not. So erase your whiteboards if you have things written on it, and then write the contraction on your whiteboard. Hint for this one. Remember earlier this week I told you whenever you have the word not, you're always going to take away that O, and that's where your apostrophe will go, okay? So the new word that you should have written on your whiteboard is this one. Isn't. Repeat that after me. Isn't. Isn't. Okay. Do you see what I was telling you? Look at the apostrophe. All right, now I want you to come up with a sentence with the word isn't and write it on your whiteboard. Okay, the sentence I came up with was, that isn't my book. Okay, see how I had the word is and not? And I gave you that hint. Whenever there's an O, that's the letter you're going to take out and replace with your apostrophe. Okay, one more. Let's see it. Contractinator 5000, are you ready for this one? Okay, here we go. we've got the words she is. How are you going to turn those two words into a contraction? Write that on your whiteboard. Okay, you should have written the contraction she's. Repeat after me, she's. She's. All right, can you come up with a sentence for the word she's? Now, it's not cheese like the one that you eat. She's. Here's the sentence I came up with. She's my best friend. And I'm sure you have a best friend too. So look at how we had the two words she is, and we took off letter I and replaced it with an apostrophe. Okay, so the contractinator has done a lot of work, and so have you, but I have one final thing for you to do. You are going to get a list of words, and you have to turn them into contractions. So I'm going to leave these up here, pause the video, and you are going to work on these on your own. You're going to turn can not into a contraction, are not into a contraction, he is, they are, I will. Okay, you can do it. Go ahead and practice. Bye.